different things here going. All right, and we are live on a Saturday. Good morning, everybody. It is Puka. Welcome to the second Saturday in September. As the title says, we want to hit a little bit on the Johnny. We want to hit a little bit on the Russ Larson Classic. We want to hit a little bit on the Eldoraclassic. Tape questions if we got any of those. Few picks for those of you doing the dirt draft thing. Before we get going, I want to thank a couple of our friends at Dirt Track Supply for all of your racing needs, you know, from shocks to springs to every kind of part you could ask for, all your safety stuff, you know, lubricants, air filters, everything, dirttracksupply.com. And Weir's Machine, WEHRS, weirsmachine.com. Billet Trickery, hashtag Billet Trickery is where you can kind of find them and, you know, talk to Chad down in near La Crosse, Wisconsin. They've got, you know, everything you kind of need from, you know, frame mounts, panhard bars, you know, all kinds of little widgets to give you just that little bit of an edge. weirsmachine.com. All right, so the Johnny last night, sorry, I have to look at some notes here, but, you know, well, first we had the prelude on Thursday night. So some of the people just to watch out there would be, you know, Dave Moss, 8th to 1st last night in the heat, looked really strong. Some, you know, the South Dakota cars just aren't performing. You got Scott Ward, he's going to be in a B feature. Morgan Ward, his daughter, will also be in a B feature. Brad Sang will be in a B feature. He's a North Dakota car. But Chad Becker, last year's Minnesota national champion, relegated to a B. Provenzino to a B, Massengill to a B, even Chad Mader, a former champ, to the B. So a competitive group out there at the John Seitz Memorial in Grand Forks. Aaron Turnbull ends up winning the dash. Turnbull, Shaw, Glens, Moss, Meyer, Troffgruben, Peterson, and then Mickelson. You know, it's hard not to pick this Turnbull. You know, he's the defending champion, starting in the front. You know, of course, Shaw's going to be right there. Glens is going to be right there. Glens doesn't have a lot of laps on that track, whereas Turnbull does. So for those of you that are gambling on this one, I would lean Turnbull. I would really lean Turnbull. You know, I guess your outside pick, or if you kind of want to pick a dark horse, it'd be Demel on this one. Like I said, he's going to have to come through the B. I'm assuming he's going to win this one. I mean, some of the guys that are struggling, like I said, that have been in the power rankings, Demel, Massengill, Strand, Sang. So it's going to be an interesting night in Grand Forks if they can get it in. Hopefully the weather holds out. Speaking of weather, rained all night here closer to the Northern National, or the Russ Larson Classic, excuse me, in Superior. The starting order for that one is going to be on the pole, Pat Dorr, outside pole, Devin Van House, then Hannestad, Giassi, Mars, Steve Larson, Sam Mars, Johnny Canta. So pretty much the fast guys made the dash. I mean, a couple people that keep an eye on to get into the show and maybe pass some cars would be Darrell Nelson, the 44, didn't make the dash, Marshall Fagers, Vessel didn't make it, and Budaslavich didn't make it. So you still got some cars there. Derek Vessel's been pretty fast. He's been in the power rankings. Booty's been in the power rankings. So Nelson hasn't grabbed that victory yet this year. So those are some guys. You know, I like Mars in this one. I watched the heats. He was bad fast. And I think that I would go with Mars. And then if you're kind of looking for a dark horse, I would take Darrell. Darrell's a lot of laps in Superior, and he will search. Darrell will kind of look around, you know, and try to find his groove. So that's what I would like about dirt drafting there. And then, of course, we've been racing in Eldora Thursday night, Friday night, Thursday night. Local guy Ricky Weiss looked really good, won a heat. That race was won by Josh Richards. And then last night, some of the storylines were Scott Bloomquist getting in. You know, he didn't get into any of the races back at the Stream in June. He got second in heat, as like a last lap pass for second in the heat. So Bloomquist in the feature last night didn't do too well. He actually came in There was a caution about lap 9, came in, got all 4 new tires. Kyle Strickler was on the move, 5th to 17th, something like that. We'll have that for you on the One to Go show exactly. This is just kind of going off of memory. So my pick, I guess, for the big one here would be the same as the stream. I would go with T-Mac on this one. He's been strong lately. The preliminary features have been 30 laps. Are going to go 50 tonight. I was there 2 years ago when he won the World 100. You know, he's kind of the guy. He used to be Bloomquist. Now I think it's T-Mac that's got that place figured out. I would go with T-Mac. Now, if you're looking for a dark horse, kind of a fairy tale story, well, not so much a fairy tale, but just a dark horse, Chris Ferguson. Chris Ferguson has been running pretty well in that Bloomquist. Had a good run in the heat last night. I don't know if I got 4th in the feature last night, and he's a little erratic, but he's pretty fast. So if you're looking for something, you know, a little bit of a long shot, if you're doing a little gambling, I would go with Fergie on that. So tonight's heat races, the lineups: T-Mac's on the pole, Chase Youngin's on the pole, Mikey Marlar on the pole, and Chris Simpson, he's actually in the 1 car this weekend. So we'll have some heats, we'll have some features, we'll know a heck of a lot more 12 hours from now. We'll have some winners in the book, both at the Seitz, the Russ Larson Classic, and the World 100/Intercontinental Classic. So I must be doing this a little bit too early. I didn't get any questions on Scope or Facebook today, so I'm going to wrap this baby up a little bit early, which is no problem at all. So like I said, those are kind of some of the picks. We will catch you all on the next vlog. And like I said, be watching for the One to Go show. Be coming out next week. We'll have all of this covered. Again, thank you, Dirt Track Supply, Watertown, South Dakota, dirttracksupply.com. Thank you, WehersMachine.com, WEHRSmachine.com for all of your support. And we will catch you all on the next video.